At 5 with the latest that's come in from the Congress party with another veteran who's been there for nearly 50 years as part of the Congress party from the 70s. 73-year-old Ghulam Nabi Azad writing a scathing 5-page letter addressed to the interim president Sonia Gandhi and telling her that he is getting out of the party and he's laid the blame squarely on the way Rahul Gandhi is running the party. He's not only used the word coterie multiple times in that letter, he's also termed the behavior of Rahul Gandhi when he tore open the ordinance that was approved by the cabinet and also had presidential sanction as childish behavior and blamed it for the debacle in 2014. He's also termed the fact, he's also come out and lamented the fact that veterans and their advice and counsel has been ignored and multiple suggestions for reform have been set aside. And he has said that even now, the entire electoral process is a sham and that it is a puppet or a proxy who's going to be now put in place as party president. And this is not what the Congress party stood for. As he made his way out, obviously there have been many who have come out and criticized Ghulam Nabi Azad for going ahead and saying what he did and writing what he did. Some within the G23 himself have said that the G23 was for reform and not for revolt. But then he follows a list of very, very senior Congress leaders who have walked out of the party disillusioned, disgruntled and feeling humiliated. Listen into some of the reactions.
A senior Congress leader, Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad, has resigned from the party completely. How do you see this development?
It's very unfortunate, and I'm particularly personally saddened that a close associate, a very good friend, who has been in the forefront of raising issues within the Congress party for over 2.5, 3 years. Sometime back, couple of years back, some of us wrote a letter to the then Congress president, who was interim Congress president, Srimati Sonia Gandhi, highlighting some of the issues, similar issues, particularly saying that Congress party needs to be led by a full-time leader with a fire in the belly, so that we had to take on Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah, who are more than 24/7 leaders. And that can only happen if the leader is grown from within the Congress party.
राहुल गांधी अपरिपक्व नेता हैं, नॉन सीरियस हैं, बचकाना हरकत करते हैं, मेरी इफिकी जलवाते हैं, इस तरह के आरोप सीधे राहुल गांधी पर।
कोई कुछ आरोप लगाए, हम उसका जवाब नहीं देंगे, इसलिए कि हम अपनी पार्टी को इतना छोटा नहीं मानते हैं, ना इतना छोटा हम कर सकते हैं कि हर बात का हम लोग जवाब दें। ये हमारा जो पार्टी के साथ जो हमारा संबंध है वो इस पर नहीं निर्धारित है कि हमारे फैसले में हमारा क्या हक होगा, हमको क्या मिलेगा। ये कभी नहीं रहा है, ना कभी रहना चाहिए। और इसलिए जब आज हम ये देखते हैं कि पार्टी एक कठिन परिस्थिति में लड़ाई लड़ रही है, अपने अस्तित्व की लड़ाई लड़ रही है, इस देश की जो परंपराएं हैं उसकी लड़ाई लड़ रही है, हमारी आज़ादी के जो आधार है उसकी लड़ाई लड़ रही है, इस वक्त अगर कोई छोड़ कर जाता है तो मैं समझता हूँ कि इससे ज़्यादा दुख भरी कोई घटना और नहीं हो सकती। इससे ज़्यादा शिकायत की बात नहीं हो सकती कि कोई इस समय पर छोड़ के जाए।
प्रदेश कांग्रेस का अध्यक्ष, चीफ मिनिस्टर जम्मू कश्मीर का सब कुछ मिला हो, उनसे कोई देश में उम्मीद नहीं करता था कि आजाद साहब इस प्रकार का पत्र लिख देंगे। पहले सोनिया गांधी जी बीमार थी तो पत्र लिखा तो लोगों ने अन्यथा लिया कि जब हमारी नेता बीमार है, भर्ती है अस्पताल के अंदर, उस वक्त पत्र क्यों लिखा गया। और वो जब चेकअप में गई अमेरिका तो उस वक्त पत्र लिख के आप क्या संदेश देना चाहते हो अमेरिका के उनको।
Pallavi Ghosh with us. Pallavi, so there are those who are now blasting and going against Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad. There are others who believe that what he has said is absolutely true. And then there are some who are saying that he could have been a little more polite with his words and the insinuations that he has made. But largely, is there an agreement that Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad has finally belled the cat?
Well, I mean, if you speak about the Congress party, those who are considered to be loyalists and the supporters of the Congress party, Anand, not very surprising seeing their reactions. And this is something which really I had predicted since morning once the news broke, that they're going to start shooting the messenger, questioning his credentials. If you look at the official reaction which is coming from Jairam Ramesh, he makes a reference to the emotional outburst by the Prime Minister on the last day of Azad's Rajya Sabha membership. And the Prime Minister was very, very emotional, almost in tears. And, he made a reference to that, insinuating that is there a possibility that Ghulam Nabi Azad did what he did because the BJP asked him to do so, and whether he's going to be joining the BJP. Well, when I did speak to Ghulam Nabi Azad, he said nothing of that sort. I'm not joining any political party. I don't want any post or Rajya Sabha membership at this point of time. It's just that a sense of feeling distanced, a fact that not being involved in the party's day-to-day deliberations, and something which even Anand Sharma spoke about. Yes, there are some in the G23 like a Sandeep Dixit who feel that the point is correct, but the way it was said is not correct, and also you raise a banner of reform, not of revolt, and that's what he has objected to. But by and large, you'll be surprised, Anand, there are many who are not a part of G23, even they seem to be agreeing with much of what has been said by Ghulam Nabi Azad. The inaccessibility of Rahul Gandhi, the fact that there is no hope for them, and a sense of listlessness within the party.
True, even PC Chakku was saying the same thing, that even as leader of the Rajya Sabha, he could not meet the party president for a whole year, even ahead of parliamentary sessions, that was something which Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad lamented, and Mr. Chakku says, I'm privy to that and those details. That's what, when I was speaking with him a short while ago, he said, and there are others who have turned around and said that these leaders are past their utility and sell-by date, and they should move on and not grudge the passing on of the baton to some of the other youngsters and others who want to now take the entire story of the Congress party forward. Pallavi.